Hey everybody, what is going on? Happy Friday. So I'd love to know how your week is going. I know it was a crazy one with kids going back to school, getting back into routines, right? And this is really what I wanted to highlight today is routines and structure and what this looks like for you. This is a big piece that I work on with my nutrition clients continuously, not just in September, but I just wanted to share with you some things that I have found helpful personally in running my life, right? And things that I help my clients that they have found personally that really helps them drive momentum into their day. There is so much power in momentum, right? And we can build off of that momentum to continue to do the things that help us feel our best. So let me know, are you more of a morning person or would you consider yourself more of a night person? And what I mean by that is what point of the day do you feel at your best, right? Is your energy best, your focus, your clarity? Maybe it's neither of those, and that's okay too. But just knowing yourself and what works for you can really help you set your days up so much better for success. So it doesn't really matter how you get up in the morning. It doesn't really matter when you get up. It matters more about how you get up in the morning. So take a minute with me and think through your mornings. What is the first thing that you're doing in the morning? Tell me in the comments, what is the first thing that you're doing? Are you going on social media and consuming information? Are you turning the news on and consuming the news? Are you filling your mind with stress and negativity and things that you're letting dictate your day? Because guess what? If you let people continue to steal your time and steal your energy and steal your brain power and your mindset, they will, right? So how you start your day is tremendously powerful in how the rest of your day goes, right? So in order to do that, we want to start with the evening piece. So just think about it. If you don't have an evening or a morning routine, your morning gets hijacked, meaning it gets taken from you and you move into your day feeling like you're surviving rather than thriving. You're waking up more stressed, more anxious, more behind, right? And this is really letting the world create your priorities rather than you taking control of your life and creating your own priorities and what that looks like with your time. Your time is your own, right? And it's how you choose to spend that time effectively. So let's talk through the evening, and really setting up your morning is going to start with the evening piece, right? So if you're staying up really late, going to bed really late, and doing things that aren't making you feel good at night, it's probably going to limit you from feeling successful with having time in the morning in whatever way that looks. Everybody has completely different circumstances, and I completely understand that. This does not have to be 2 hours in the morning, right? So that's kind of the big message I want you to take from this is this can be 10 minutes, this can be 5 minutes, this could be literally anything that you have for yourself that you can do before your kids, your job, and the world take over your energy and time if you choose to let them. So the night before, you want to make sure that you're doing things to set you up for the morning. This could look like making coffee the night before. So putting the coffee beans, filling the water, set that up so it's not something that you're doing in the morning so you have more time for yourself. Maybe this means filling your water bottles for the next day. Maybe this means putting your breakfast together or knowing very clearly what your breakfast looks like for your family, for yourself. Another thing that's really helpful in the evening time is writing things down. So before you shut down from the day, from work, from whatever it is, do a brain dump essentially. So you're getting out. There's always things that we don't finish by the end of the day. So write them out on a piece of paper and write down, all right, what are the things that I didn't get done today that I need to carry over tomorrow? And just get it out your head, get it on paper. That can be really, really helpful in getting you ready for the next day. Another thing I like to do is looking at the next day and saying, okay, what are the top 3 things that I want to accomplish this day? Writing those 3 things down. There's always a list of 20 plus things, but try to really break it down into those top 3 things, and it helps you to feel accomplished and successful doing those things. Laying out your clothes the night before can be really helpful. For me, I put my workout clothes right out. I have everything I need for my workout, my water, my shoes, all my clothes. I know what video I'm doing. I typically work out from home, or if it helps you to sign up for a class, right, that can be accountable. So really set yourself up so you have a straight line to success, because a lot of things divert our attention. So think of how you can set yourself up, eliminate as many barriers as you can that are typically going to get in the way. And then it's really important that you give yourself this personal time in the evening to unwind. And a lot of times this happens right after work is over, kids shutting down, we have this space and time, and it can almost give us a sense of like almost anxiety of like, what do I even do with this time, right? And so sometimes we feel distracted, like, okay, I'm gonna go for food or alcohol or, you know, something mindless. So this can be a really, really tough point of the day, because we've made so many thousands of decisions throughout the day already, right? Our stress levels are higher, cortisol levels are higher potentially. Depending how you took care of yourself during the day can really affect how you feel at this point of the day. So for a lot of people I work with, this is a really challenging point of their day. So anything that you can do that is giving you that sense of comfort and space is so helpful. And this can look so many ways. It just has to be something that resonates with you. I've been trying to navigate this for myself too, because this is definitely a point of the day that I struggle with most. I'm more of a morning person and I have so much clarity there. So, you know, just navigating what that looks like for yourself in the evening, maybe doing more mindless tasks, because I feel like I always need to be doing or achieving something. So I found for me, if I do other things that I am getting done, but aren't as like brain power heavy, if that makes sense. So then in the morning time, make sure that you are, I call it morning stack. Like this is your win stacking your day, and to start by doing at least 3 things that make you feel good, make you feel accomplished right when you wake up in the morning. It can be so simple. It could be drinking a glass of water, making your bed, brushing your teeth, or, you know, drinking a glass of water, getting dressed for the day, right? And not just staying in your pajamas or workout clothes. It could be reading something positive that makes you feel good instead of consuming something negative, which is so easy and available to do if we let it. It could be writing out just something that how you want to start your day, setting that intention for yourself first thing in the morning. So it can also be really helpful to wake up at similar times in the morning. And, you know, even on the weekends, trying to wake up within 30 to 60 minutes, even of that time that you're waking up. So you're very disciplined with how you wake up in the morning and you have this time for yourself. And this is my absolutely favorite part of the day. It's quiet. You know, the hustle and bustle hasn't started yet, and you just have this like beautiful gift of space that you can really do so much. I get so much done at this point, and it really helps to propel me into my day feeling my best. So I know for me personally, my morning looks a little different, kind of depending. So sometimes I'll wake up first and just brush my teeth, get my workout clothes on, and just go do a workout immediately first thing in the morning. I'll have breakfast and get ready for the day. Or sometimes I'll go out for a walk first and just start, you know, get some fresh air, get outside, drink some water. I'll listen to something positive in the morning before, you know, filling my mind with the other things. Or some mornings I will just get up, drink water, and dive into a project or a task that I've been putting off. So for me, doing the most challenging task first thing in my day is really helpful. And this is really hard to do because it's the most challenging thing. So think of like, what have you not gotten done that you've been putting off? There's always those things. These are the things that we can do very first thing in the day. Say, okay, I am doing this before anything else and I'm getting it done. It feels so good. So doing your most challenging task first thing in the morning, maybe for you that's working out. If this is something that is really hard for you or you don't really look forward to that, that can be something to do, you know, first thing in the morning. It could be a work task. It could be whatever. But at the end of the day, like I said, we've already made all these decisions and it's harder to do those things that are harder for us. And setting yourself up well, knowing that point of your day that's hard for you can be really helpful. And that's a huge piece that I'm working on with my nutrition clients is, all right, where's the point of the day, what we're struggling here, and how can we tackle this better and get a better game plan so you feel more successful around this area? And a lot of times it's like the afternoon, you know, 3 to 6, or maybe it's later on in the evening, typically is what I see from people. So let me know, what is your more challenging point of the day? Afternoon, evening, maybe it's the morning that you just feel completely straight out and it's a circus, that could be definitely the case. So this can look so many ways, but a lot of times I see people just not taking any time for themselves and they're letting the day just run them, and it's running them straight to the ground, right? So discipline creates freedom. Lack of discipline creates chaos. And we don't have to always be completely disciplined and structured and militaristic. I don't want to present that, but there is value in being disciplined with things that are important to you, to your time. So that way you have freedom with the things that are also important to you by just being more mindful. And ultimately, when we're using our time better, we feel less stressed, less anxious, and more motivated, right? And that's what I find with myself. That's what I find with my clients. So I just thought that was helpful as we move into September and into, a lot more going on with kids and school and jobs and life and all the things. There's always things that are going on. So how this looks for you may look different. Let me know if that was helpful for you guys. I am sharing this on my Monday email with my clients. I always send them like a little motivation email on Monday talking about this. I know I just sent something out today, Friday too, in my newsletter talking about routines. So there's so much we can dive into this, but those were the things that I personally found valuable and with the people that I work with. So let me know, what is the one area that you are looking at with your evening or your morning to set you up this weekend? Utilize your weekends. They are so valuable to set you up for the weekdays, okay? Have such a good Friday. I'll talk to you soon, friends.